Maddie, I heard you divorced Kenneth. I'm so happy to hear that.
What? It's been a long time since the last time we talked. And that's your first line?
Because it's good news for me.
How can you be happy about your sister's divorce?
Because your ex-husband is now mine.
What?
Don't you get it? I'm going to marry Kenneth.
Marrying Kenneth? You have a husband, don't you?
I've been divorced for a long time now.
What? Since when? Wait, why did you get a divorce?
That's none of your business. Anyway, I'm single now, so I can marry Kenneth whenever I want.
I see. But first of all, do you even know about Kenneth?
Of course! I met him at your wedding.
What? You only met him that time?
So what?
Have you ever really talked to him? You didn't come to any of the relatives' gatherings.
We only met at the wedding, so it was just greetings.
You're getting married after only saying hi?
Oh, meeting him once is enough. Kenneth works for a big company, right? And he's my type of handsome. I always thought he was too good for you.
Really?
Unlike me, you're boring and honestly kind of ugly. As I thought, you weren't a match for Kenneth. You got divorced within 2 years of getting married, right?
Actually, I was the one who wanted a divorce.
Oh, please! You sound like a loser! Well, since you are already divorced, the reason doesn't matter now. It's a good thing he dumped you. I'll be Kenneth's wife instead of you.
Did you choose Kenneth because he was my husband?
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Come to think of it, you always stole everything from me. You've been so mean since we are kids. You even took the clothes and bags I bought. You always said we are sisters and should share. But you'll always make them yours in the end.
Why am I the bad guy here? It can't be helped, right? It's just that I can't help but want what you have.
So, you've been after my husband too?
Oh, Kenneth is already divorced. There's no reason for you to complain about it.
Okay, whatever.
Of course, I'll invite you to the wedding too. We'll rent a more luxurious venue than yours. And I'm gonna wear the most gorgeous wedding dress. I'm gonna show you how perfect match we are as a good-looking couple. Oh, but if you see my too beautiful wedding dress, you might go crazy with jealousy. Oh my God, it will be so beautiful. You don't have to come to the wedding if you don't want to.
That's fine. What about Kenneth's intentions? You've only met him once, right? No matter how much you love him, if he doesn't agree to marry you, I don't think it's possible.
Don't worry! There isn't a man in the world who wouldn't fall in love with me.
Wow, that's a lot of confidence.
Well, unlike you, I'm beautiful. Every man I flirted with has fallen in love with me. I'm sure I can get even Kenneth to fall for me. Plus, Kenneth's mother also approves of me marrying him.
What? His mother approves?
That's right. To make sure that I can get married, I thought I'd better get his mother to like me first. I went to Kenneth's parents' house the other day.
Wow, that's a lot of effort.
I know, right? You didn't think I would go this far, don't you? Once I get his mother on my side, he's all mine.
You're well prepared. But how did you know Kenneth's parents?
Kenneth's mother has been sending Christmas cards to us every year. I took a picture of the address while my parents weren't there. And I visited the house.
Oh, wow. You went that far.
I'd do anything to get the husband of my dreams. And you know, his mother seems to really like me. She said she really wants me to be Kenneth's wife.
Wow, she really said that?
She also said she can't believe we are sisters. I guess it's better to have a beautiful wife for a son, right? Plus, I even suggested to live together once I married Kenneth. I wonder if she liked that idea.
What? You're going to live with his mother?
Why are you surprised? If I can get Kenneth, I don't mind living together. His mother seems like a kind person. I mean, she was mad at you for being such a cocky wife. She told me she always wanted to live with her son's family. But you've been rejecting living together all along.
Well,
then it's natural for his mother to dislike you. It's no wonder a caring son like Kenneth dumped you.
caring son, huh? Well, I'm already divorced. I don't care what Kenneth and his mother think.
Oh, yeah? Well, the house you're living in is mine and his from today. I want you to leave now.
What? Are you seriously going to marry him?
I've been telling you that for a while. All your stuff is trash, so take it with you. I don't want Kenneth to remember you after seeing your stuff too. Make sure not to leave a single piece of trash behind.
Oh my God, I'm thrilled.
What? Thrilled? Aren't you upset?
Not really.
I'm gonna marry Kenneth and I'll be the happiest woman in this world. But you are going back to your lonely single life. Don't you get that?
Oh well. I have completely moved on about Kenneth. I was going to move out anyway.
Oh, my poor sister. You don't have to pretend so tough.
I'm not pretending to be tough. But I can't leave right now. I have to get ready to move out too.
Then move out within this month. You should be able to find a new place within 2 weeks.
2 more weeks. All right. I'll figure it out.
I'm so glad you're divorced. It's like a dream to become Kenneth's wife.
One last thing. It seems like you're trying to marry him without knowing anything about him. Don't regret it later.
Huh? Why would I regret it? Just being your ex-husband and a man who works for a big company is enough reason to get married for me. I'm sorry for telling you my good news when you are having a miserable life. I will make sure to be happy for you. Hi, Maddie. It's almost the end of the month. How's the moving preparation going? You know what? We registered as a married couple the other day. See? It went just as I thought. Kenneth easily agreed to marry me. I guess men have a weakness for beautiful women. everything went so smoothly. Maddie? Why don't you reply to me? I see. You're at work at this time, aren't you? Well, good luck with your work. Since I got married to Kenneth, I'm going to be a housewife. I've already quit my job. You didn't seem to want to quit your job even after you got married before. But Kenneth's mother told me that women should focus on housework. I think she's right. Kenneth works for a big company, so there's no need for me to work, right? Well then, I'll move in there from tomorrow. Make sure to take out all your trashy belongings, okay? Finally, Kenneth and I are starting our newlywed life. Hey, Maddie! What the hell is this? I just arrived at the house. This is not what you promised.
Huh? What? I kept my promise. I left the house properly, didn't I?
That's not what I'm talking about. The house is empty. All the furniture is gone. Kenneth said you took all of it.
Oh, that's right. But you told me, didn't you? Make sure not to leave a single piece of trash behind.
I did say that, but I was talking about your stuff. I never said you had to take all the furniture. I'm gonna live in the house from now on. So, return the furniture.
I can't.
What?
I already threw it all away.
You threw it out?
Yes, I did. I had a disposal company take care of it.
Why?
Because it was my stuff.
What?
The furniture in that house was stuff I bought before dating Kenneth. So it was mine. Whether I throw it away or sell it, it's my right, isn't it?
But you don't have to throw everything away.
I hesitated too. I used them since I was a student, so they were pretty beat up. You said all my stuff was trash too. And since my new place already has furniture, I decided to just get rid of it all.
What an evil sister! You know that I'm going to live in that house, right? You threw away the furniture to spite me for taking Kenneth away from you.
Evil sister? Look who's talking!
Well, whatever. I'll just ask Kenneth to buy new furniture for me. Actually, I think I'll just order high-end furniture from abroad. Now that I think about it, I didn't even want your old furniture. It was actually convenient that you threw it all away. After all, he's a well-paid elite.
Elite? Ex-elite, you mean?
Ex-elite?
You didn't know? Kenneth quit his job.
What?
Oh my God, you really didn't know?
Kenneth quit his job? That's a lie, right?
It's not a lie.
But I never heard anything about it.
Really? Maybe Kenneth kept it a secret from you on purpose.
Wait! So, Kenneth is unemployed?
Yeah. If you're with Kenneth now, why don't you ask him yourself? When we started talking about divorce, Kenneth had a falling out with his co-workers. After a lot of trouble, he submitted a resignation letter.
Really? Oh no! When I asked Kenneth, he said he quit a month ago. He also mentioned that he's currently looking for a new job.
Seems like he's having trouble finding a new job.
What the hell is going on? I thought he was still working at a big company.
So you also quit your job the other day, huh? Well, best of luck to you both. How did you two unemployed people decide to get married?
I can't believe it! You divorced Kenneth because he was unemployed, right? And yet you hid it from me and you tried to marry Kenneth to me!
What are you talking about? It was your decision to get married. Besides, when I got divorced, Kenneth was still working at his company.
But still, you knew he was going to quit, so it's the same thing!
Well, I figured he'd be unemployed eventually, but I had other reasons for getting divorced.
What other reasons?
Because he's a mama's boy. And his mother's always bullied me.
What?
His mother didn't bully me much when Kenneth's father was still alive. But it got worse after her husband died. It kept getting worse and worse.
A mama's boy husband and a bullying mother-in-law? That's the worst!
I can't believe that I lasted 2 years in that marriage. Kenneth's mother kept imposing her ideal of what a perfect wife should be. She even complained about me working and criticizes my housework every time I do it. She just meddled in everything. Of course, Kenneth would always listen to her. I think the reason why Kenneth agreed to marry you is because his mother told him to.
That's not true! But wait, I think he said something like, if that's what my mother wants.
Now you know why I refused to live with his mother, right? Well, I understand why Kenneth wants to live with her. But living with that kind of mother-in-law would be the hell every day for me.
Yes, I think so.
But you're gonna live with her too, right?
Oh no!
You're the one who suggested it. You're pretty brave, huh? It's tough, but good luck.
Wait a minute! I can't believe that she's a bully! She's always so nice to me!
She was nice to me at first, too. But as soon as I got married to Kenneth, she started to complain about everything I did. She said, now that I'm married, I'm supposed to do whatever my mother-in-law says. After her husband passed away, she started bullying me more. So, good luck to you.
Wait, Maddie! I've decided to reconsider this marriage!
What do you mean?
Kenneth is all yours now!
What?
I can't stay married to jobless mama's boy, no matter how good-looking he is! You have a job! You can support Kenneth, who's unemployed, right? I'm sure you're a good match for Kenneth!
What are you talking about? I'm already divorced from Kenneth.
But it's tough to tell Kenneth that I want to end the marriage. Maybe if you and Kenneth go back together, it'll make everyone happy. Well, at least he and his mom.
I don't think so. Besides, it's too late to panic now. You're the one who proposed to Kenneth. And the marriage process is already done, right? Kenneth's mother wants you to live together too.
Yes, but my plans are messed up. I was supposed to marry an elite and handsome man and live the life of wealthy housewife.
Too bad it didn't work out. Kenneth has no income and his mother only has a small pension. I think it'll be impossible for you to be a full-time housewife. Well then, good luck.
Wait, Maddie!
What? Just get over it.
Where do you live now?
Huh?
Tell me the address of your new house.
Why?
I've decided to leave Kenneth's house for now. So, can I stay at your house for a while? I've already moved out of my apartment, and I can't go back to my parents' house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
But that doesn't mean you have to depend on me. You're on your own.
Don't be so cold. We're sisters, aren't we?
After all the terrible things you've done, now you're calling us sisters?
Let's forget about the past.
It's not that easy. Besides, I'm not even in the US anymore.
What?
I got transferred overseas. When I told my boss about the divorce, they asked me to go to a foreign branch that needs more staff. I wanted to start fresh in a new environment, so I agreed immediately.
What the hell? I can't believe you went abroad without telling me.
Why do I have to tell you?
Because it's causing me problems. Maddie, can you come back here now?
What?
My parents disowned me when I divorced my previous husband. So if I married Kenneth, it was supposed to be all settled. I mean, I was gonna ask Kenneth to pay the alimony to my ex-husband.
I don't know why you're telling me that now.
But,
I have to go to work. I'll leave you now. Bye.
Wait! Maddie, please!
After that, it seems my sister tried to sneak out of the house. But she was caught by Kenneth, and her escape plan ended in failure. While she was living her newlywed life with a depressed feeling, her mother-in-law moved in, and they started living together. I found out later that the reason my sister divorced her ex-husband was because she cheated on him. To pay the alimony she was charged at that time, my sister was in debt. It seems she thought that if she married Kenneth, he would also take care of her debt. But things didn't go as planned, and it ended up as a worse result. Now, my sister is working multiple part-time jobs while still supporting Kenneth, who is still unemployed. And it seems she's being bullied by her mother-in-law, living a hellish life. If she had known more about Kenneth in advance, I don't think she would have chosen to marry him. She rushed into it because he was my ex-husband, so it was her own fault. As for me, I'm enjoying living alone abroad. If I meet someone, I may consider remarrying. But for the time being, I'm gonna enjoy my single life without any worries.